The Unique in the Creek ring board. We're using this 12-inch metal sign. We're using the green and the cream. 8 pieces each, so 16 pieces of mesh. Let's get on with this. Put this aside so it won't distract you. So I did cut this with a rotary cutter. It's cut at 20 inches long. This is 10 inches, 20 inches long. So I'm just gonna roll this 3 times. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, just the littlest, teeniest rolls that you can make. It's about an inch of when you roll it, but about that much. Can you see that? And we usually, when we roll our petals, we usually go in the middle like that. But for this one, you make sure these are lined up. The edges are lined up. And you go 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And you walk your hands over. You put a pin on it. I'm gonna do here now, we usually ruffle to make that the woodland ruffle, right? We usually ruffle in the middle. But for this one, we're gonna grab this much and fold it over. See that? Grab this much, making sure these are lined up at the end here, and grab some more and fold it over. This is where I go in and put it against my chest, because but for this one here I'll show you. So that's how you make a fan fold. And here you can try to make sure they're all lined up. Okay, and you flip it, and here you can pin it, or you can put an elastic band, but I've been putting my 6-inch zip tie on it because I'm sure this is thick right here. I'm sure the band will break. Or to make sure that your fan is lined up as well, right? Like lined up nicely. And you close the zip tie, and I'll be doing a lot at all. I only made 2 each of these here. So there's your fan fold. Right here you can mold it. You can make it, you know, fan out more. So there's your fan fold. So I'll be making a lot of these here for you, and so you guys can. I left most of them out. I am undone, unmade, because I wanted you all to see the. Oh, are you guys okay? Yeah, I used it in the fall colors, but this one I thought I'd use it on a ring board. Try it. Try it to see what it'll look like. I think 16 inches would have been a good number for this, because when we're gonna add it on, it's gonna go over the sign. But maybe I'll put the sign on top. I don't know, we'll see. We'll make a few more, and then three rolls each on both sides, and I'm just gonna make a pleat. You're making a pleat. Same thing with a woodland ruffle, but only you're doing it on both ends and making sure your edges are lined up as well when you do this. It's fun and different. tie. Here I said you can use a rubber band. So 3 rolls on both ends. I'm trying to make them as small as I can, these rolls. So just like that, you make an accordion on both ends. And this is where I said you line your fan up, just like that, and then add a zip tie. You can fan out your fan to make it more wider. So let's make one more green and we'll add them into the ring board and see what it'll look like, because I don't know either. So I thought we'd experiment together and see what we like. No practice run for me on the ring board. Let's add these on here. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna be adding the fan fold on the first and second hole. First, the 1.5, the 1 and the 1.5 is what I have to say. That's where I'm adding my zip ties. So again, I didn't load this up because I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing. Hi friends, welcome. Okay, so with a fan fold, let's add it here. Oh, I shouldn't have, I don't think I should have, oh my gosh, that's thick. I shouldn't have closed the zip ties, but I did it. So we learn together here. So don't close your zip ties because this here is thick. So I'm making sure my zip tie is in there and zip it up. This is gonna set up like this, I'm thinking. Or is it gonna be too bulky for? Is it gonna be too bulky? No, it's perfect. Look at that. Ah, I love it. Let's see. Close it. This cream here is a little softer than this. Oh, I like. So what do you guys think so far? Can't see the board. I like it. So zip up your, make sure my zip tie is in there. So how are we gonna put the sign in there though? We'll figure that out, I guess. We're gonna put the sign on top of this, or what are we gonna do? And hide some of the fan. We're gonna turn our fan this way. So I think it's better you leave your zip ties open. I was thinking that I was gonna add ribbon tails in between here like that too. You can do that. Let's see. That's a good idea too, if you want to try that. So I did cut these at 13 inches, but I don't think I'll just add a bow at the end there. Okay, let's fold a few more and then we'll just add those in there. Add those into the board. Making sure my zip tie. Last one. This is the tricky one here. Okie dokie. What's in there? Can't see the board at all. So there it is with all those fans in there. So this is the top part. Yep. So we're just gonna add that in there. Just like that. It just sits nicely. You cover some of the fans. Thought about adding it in here like this, but as you can see, you can't see most of it. So the top is where it's gonna go. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the holes that are already in there. Grab my needle. And add our sign. So I like it. I think it looks good. But I think it needs a bow. It does need a bow. So, where's the top? Top again. Here and here. So, right in the middle here is where I'm gonna add my sign. But when I hang mine, it slides down a little bit. every picture I take, it seems to do that. So pull out these fans. Okay, so we'll make a bow, and then that'll be that. Let's make a bow. Not a big bow, but just a small little bow at the bottom or top left, maybe. We'll see where. Okay, so do a 7-inch, a 12-inch tail. 12-inch? Do I do a tail? Oh, you have a 12-inch sign? Oh, perfect. You can do this. If you have poly burlap, you can try this out. 5-inch loops I'm going for. It is green. It is pretty. I love the green too. You know, my favorite color is green, so of course I have to make a green wreath in this style. Okay. Have I been on long here? So I'm just gonna do a loop, I think, and I'll do one smaller, about a 3-inch one. Yeah. All right. I'll grab this. There's a little tiny bow. If I think it's too big, I'll probably make it smaller, but I think it's perfect size. Okay, let's add that in here, right? I'll do the bottom. The bottom. Let's do the bottom. So I'm going in through the mess. Where's the other one? Here it is. Doing the same thing, going in through the mess. Is this center? No. Pull that through. Okay. Get off my needle now. There we go. Oh well, fix that bow here. Yes, it's just 5-inch loops, 3 of them on both sides, and a small little loop in the middle. Cute little button bow. Okie dokie. Alrighty. So there it is. Might have to glue this down here a little bit, maybe to something. Alright. So just the hanging zip tie and we're done. Grab the longer one because where did I put it? because with these ring boards, the hanging holes seem to be farther apart, so I need to use a longer zip tie here for this. Okie dokie. So there's where I added the sign, and there's my bow. I'll clean that up after I squashed my bow here. Okay, so there's the fan fold wreath. Maybe I'll just add something up here, a little bow maybe, to cover that up a little bit. Maybe I should do that now. Let's make one quickly here. "20 inches is where I'm going to be cutting this. Find the middle. There's the middle. And make a little, put this on here and quickly make a little bow. There we go. And this one I'm gonna, what should I do with this? Put it through the hole? Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll glue it down when my glue gun is on. That way we'll hide the hole that's there. There you go. All right. So that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed that.